certainly English football. I think Rangers and Celtic fans might disagree, but I think it is the biggest rivalry in football.
In my days, it was always Liverpool. Liverpool were a class team. They had 11 internationals playing for them, and so they were the team to beat.
When you see those games, I played in them, full-blooded.
There's a special atmosphere whether you go to Anfield or whether it was at Old Trafford.
I don't think there'll be too much between the players. I think there's just a rivalry there of, when I was certainly playing, when we played United, there was a bit of rivalry, jealousy, whatever way you put it, because they were winning trophies and we weren't.
On the pitch, the players, we were competitive, but I think we had quite a lot of respect, and so there was never too much sort of like melees or fighting at handbags at 10 paces.
Olsen. Hughes is after it and rushes off the bench.
A few years ago when we played and caught David Beckham with a bit of a late tackle, he pushed me back, but let's be honest, with us two, it'd be handbags, wouldn't it? So
Liverpool will know this is a great game for them, because with us knocking Manchester City out in the last round, they know that if they knock Man United out in this round, they're going to be one of the favourites to pick up the cup.
You want to win. You know how much it means. I mean, it's one of those games where you almost feel that you can't go out that night. You feel so depressed after it. You know you've let your fans down, you let yourself down. It's one of those games that you must win.
Our lads know that this is a big game. We can't afford to go out the FA Cup.
You know what? It's a massive game for Liverpool.
I think it'll be a really tough game for us.
It's a great game to play, and the atmosphere, the intensity of the game, it's like pinball. The ball's whizzing around everywhere and you don't get a second to breathe. You lift your head up, someone tackles you. It is a great game to play in, but it's only great when you win it.
Liverpool are going to have to play really well on the day and have a bit of fortune to beat us.
Kenny will be desperate to get his teeth into United and almost prove that they're an up-and-coming side. It's a transitional period under Kenny, but I think they're going the right way.
Where I think we are more of an all-round team at this moment of time.
Gerrard is back. I think the way that he leads that team, he's like no other. He's Roy the Rovers.
Well, I've always said that for me, Gerrard's one of my favourite players. I think he's all action, he can do a bit of everything, and on his day, he can win a game.
I think Liverpool will keep with it very tight at the back. It's just been in wide areas where they've struggled. Downing hasn't started great, hasn't scored enough goals. I think he's only scored one, and I think that was in the FA Cup game.
So I think they will rely a lot on Gerrard on the day.
I look at Liverpool and I think, any day at Anfield, of course they can beat Manchester United. It's a special place when that crowd are up. There's nothing like it, the atmosphere.
It's a great stadium, it's got great tradition. So these are the games that you want to play in as a player. It's great for Scholesy, it's great for the manager, and it's great for the club.
When I see him now and I see Scholesy spraying it about, you do get a little bit jealous, but unfortunately I had to retire at 31 through injury. You give anything. When you look at some of the moments when they're playing now, of course you love to play this.